What's up everybody, my name is Martin and welcome to part 2 of the Normandy trip video, which I filmed last year. Currently I'm editing the video, so yeah, it lasted a little while because I've been quite busy recently. I'm working on a book. Also I've been quite busy with work and some other stuff. I got my bike fixed as well, so I took my bike for a trip several times instead of taking the time to edit. So yeah, it took a little while also to upload new videos on my channel as well. But as I mentioned, this is part 2. I won't let you wait any longer because I have some awesome content coming up. So let's dive right into it. Enjoy the show.
Ja, want als je opschakelt dan moet je hem zoeken, maar terug pak je hem gelijk. Ja. Ja, dat is net zo'n zwart knopje misschien. Hier is het al klaar. Ja, ja. Ah, ja. Dat is het niet. Je zit normaal daar op de grond. Ja. Maar dat is dus bij jou de politie. Ja. Oh, ja, ik dan erom. Nee, maar dat is uit je zak.
Okay, we have just arrived at the Azerville battery, which was the sister bunker of sister battery of the other one where we were earlier. And right here, you can actually still see the original camouflage on the bunker.
Dit is gewoon vernietigd geweest. Achteraf, als ze die genomen hebben, hebben ze die gewoon vernietigd. Hè? Ja, wat je nu ziet is daar. Dus
going inside.
Als ik nu kijk.
Hoots! Some storage rooms for ammunition or other stuff. Right here would be the machine gun post. Let's go. Let's see, there's a tow brook here. I'm not trusting this very much. Why am I putting myself always in this position to get in creepy small holes? Man. Seems to be some kind of entrance or something. Oh no, stairs going down. It seems that these bunkers were linked to each other. Hold on. These are 2 other bunkers. Zoom out a little bit. 2 other bunkers. The other 2 are right over there. But sadly I can't come here because fence and stuff. I don't know how the people came there. On top of that one is a flak tower. So probably could place a 20mm or a, I'm not sure, maybe an 88 as well, but at least a 20mm to take aircraft out of the sky. And I believe this would be the bunker that the Nevada shot on. So twice there was a rocket fired on this bunker. One missed, the other one blasted straight to there, and they found it in 1997, just way back in the distance. Because it didn't explode, it was a dud. So another beautiful piece of history right over here. You can also see the bullet holes on this side and right over there as well. You see? Amazing. I actually did forgot to mention. Man, my hands are messed. I actually did forgot to mention that at the other battery, the paratroopers were tasked to take them over, but they were captured by the Germans. Later on, 4th Infantry came by, and the prisoners were released. Thank God. But yeah, it's another interesting fact that I forgot to mention. Last year I visited this location, and as you may remember, this is the location of the crash site of the plane in which Lieutenant Meehan was. And I pointed out that the actual crash site was right over there, but I made a little mistake, and I'm going to make that up, so we are going to visit the actual crash site now. Right behind this hedge there is another field, and that is where the plane for the first time bounced. And it went over the hedge here and right over there, just in front of where the horses are, there is a big crater, and that is the actual plane crash site where Lieutenant Meehan and the rest of his crew lost their lives. They are all buried, or yeah, they made a monument in the United States, because there was actually only one guy who was found afterwards, and that was the pilot, because he was launched out of the cockpit, and yeah, they found him, and the rest who was still inside the plane, they all burned. So this is a very historical site. I was just standing right over there, and this is the field where I was talking about when the plane for the first time bounced. The plane lost quite a lot of pieces, and every time when the farmer is plowing his land, more pieces will come to the surface. So of course it's forbidden to do some digging or metal detecting or whatever, because it's actually a burial site, but I'm sure there will be still plenty of plane parts and so on in this ground. Okay, right over there is a very special place, positioned right here, and I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about it. So, right here there is a monument, and it is dedicated to the 101st Airborne, as you can see. But this one is for the 327th Regiment, who put up a aid station right here. So I'm going to show you some original pictures who are positioned along the way, and then I'm going to show you the camp which they built right over there. So this road leads up to the farm where the field hospital was stationed, and right here is the first picture, and they put several more pictures just along the road here.
Alles voor de links. Careful, bro, careful. Give me your gun. Careful. Oh, boy.
Tranquille la vie. Je n'aime pas m'asseoir sur l'herbe.
Everybody's able to start stripping down the gear so we can take a good look at you. Everybody with guns, take them to the side.
Okay, Sergeant.
Watch your leg!
I got it.
Take a seat.
Oh, God damn it! Are you
Fucking joker.
damn?
Sorry, man.
Hit it again and I shoot you.
Someone order a cigarette, please?
Ja.
Fractured
Right leg. Well, the gunshot wound is over there. Check his vitals. Thanks, buddy.
What's your name, Sergeant?
My name is Motorhouse. T4 Motorhouse.
Hang on, guys, help will come.
You need any medication? You're in big pain, or is it okay?
on, bro. Keep it. Stay with us, man. You'll be right. You'll be right. Oh, fucking dying. I ain't gonna make it, guys.
Lady Barry! Stretcher!
You two. Head of feet. Put him on the litter. What is to do, Doc? What is to do? We're going to put the stretcher next to him. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. On the Doc's count. My count. 1, 2, 3. Four guys. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, up. Your turn, Sergeant. Yep. You will be okay, mate. You will be okay. Got it? You look like a German. Got it? Yep. Be careful. It's German. All right. Goed zo. Nee, ik doe een beetje van een netwerkding. Mag gestopt met hij. Ja hoor. Ja, niet overdrijven. Ja, druk erop houden. Heel goed. Hier nog even open. Nog in erbij. Ja, gewoon frommelen. Ja, en dan verbinden. Even wachten op de dok voor het onderzoek. Kom maar. Ja, heel goed. Ja, druk erop houden. Meer hoef je niet te doen. Alleen maar druk erop houden. Dus.
De major die is er nergens aan toe.
Regel wel al.
Die gaat gewoon overlijden.
Dat is ook goed. Wie gaat er overlijden?
Ja, de major.
Wat heb je er nou weer op?
Dan loopt bloed uit zijn neus en uit zijn oor. Die heeft waarschijnlijk gewoon in de gletsel storten. Dus,
Ja, maar dat heb je al lang.
De meeste tegen de tijd dat ze zo'n post aankomen, die hebben zichzelf wel een klein beetje gekalmeerd.
Zeker.
Vaak met een liter drank.
ja?
Vaak met een liter
Nee, maar
drank.
goed, de schreeuw is vaak de eerste pijnreactie.
Does it hurt when I poke it?
Nope. Enough morphine.
Uitgezonderd natuurlijk zeg maar de gevallen die er echt ernstig aan toe zijn. En die, de carnavalszaak. Dat werkt prima om snel iets te doen, maar het is niet het mooiste, want je krijgt het vaak niet helemaal glad gestreken op de huid. Als je het heel
En de kleurstof.
ja, die is duur.
Ik ben bezig met bruikbaar.
Ik gebruik carnavalskleurstof voor met een paar euro de fles. Maar dit is echt dure toelie hoor. Dit is echt dure toelie.
Carbon erin, dan 5 zet carbon in.
Als het moeite waard is.
Engineers.
Nou, waar gaan we? Hier?
Oh, they're gonna hit us. Dat is een methuis. Kijk toch eens jongens, hey.
Geniaal hè?
Hier boven zakje zetten.
Dat heb ik net gedaan.
Nee, dat was een fles.
Hij gaat niet naar boven. Oh, die shit.
Hij zit in de bomen.
Hier.
Hij gaat de bomen in.
Die video's voor je die kan hier op het grasveld. Kijk, hoe hard je nog meekomt. Hoe hard je nog meekomt. Nee! Airborne! En achter ons natuurlijk ook.
Hoe vet is dit?
Dit is die aardappels hoor, die achter ons.
Daar jongen.
Lekker uitslapen morgen.
Rest komt er achteraf. Die timing kan je niet hebben, hè?
Fucking jump.
Bon anniversaire maman. Bon anniversaire Noah.
C'est du 4 juin.
Non, 6 juin. Et du 3, la petite. Ah bah bon anniversaire alors. C'est pareil. Anniversaire Jean-Louis. Non, moi c'est du 6. Sur la tête. Ouais. Dans les arbres. Ouais, ça y est, descendu.
Oei oei. Daar jongen, oh, die zit er echt in hè. Oei oei oei.
Mais l'autre, il a réussi à le sauter.
Dans l'arbre aussi, celui-là.
Currently I am in a church in Sainte-Mere and right over here there's the confession seat, and there's one very interesting thing on this confession seat, and it is right over here. As you can see, these are bullet holes which were caused during the Second World War. So this confession seat must have been standing somewhere else, but this is another piece of interesting history. I visited Normandy several times already, but I only got to know this just a little while back. So I'm happy that I can put this in this video. Right here we have the church from the outside. Okay, so this morning we went to the Filthy 13 monument, which is right in front of me, and it is located near Quarantaine. We're going to attend the ceremony, so I'm going to show you just a little bit of that. And before we go look at the ceremony, I want to tell you just a little bit what the Filthy 13 was and what they did. The Filthy 13 consisted of 28 guys instead of the 13 what the name says. And they were engineers, so they were appointed to defend or destroy the bridge over the, I think it was the Douve River, which is just behind here. And they fought very fiercely. So they jumped on the 6th of June into Normandy. Afterwards they went to fight in the Netherlands near Eindhoven, and afterwards they even fought in Bastogne to liberate Europe. So let's go to see the ceremony.
En particulier à nos vétérans ici présents et à vous tous après cette longue période de pandémie qui espérons-le, sera bientôt terminée. C'est pour moi un honneur et un privilège d'ouvrir cette cérémonie en votre compagnie et je vous remercie de vous voir si nombreux chaque année. Ladies and gentlemen, in your titles, grades and qualities, let me first extend a warm welcome especially to our veterans here present and to all of you after this long pandemic, which hopefully will soon be over. It is an honor and a privilege for me to open this ceremony in your prison, and I thank you for your coming each year to participate such a large number. Discours, speech du général Pompefus.
Distinguished invitees, Le Maire, and most importantly, the brave ones, the soldiers, the combatants that fought here within this, and thank you for all three of you and the family members for being here. To really the les habitants of Provence, again, thank you for gathering here with us today as we honor our fallen. And a special thanks to the family members and the soldiers who fought in World War II. Sincere appreciation for gathering with us on the 70th anniversary of D-Day, landing in Normandy. As each anniversary passes, it's more important to remember the influence each battle had in strengthening our alliance and creating the world we live in today. The soldiers fighting in World War II, like these three here, fought for liberty and stability within Europe, helping to shape our modern world. It is an honor to stand here with you today on this hallowed ground representing the U.S. Army Europe and Africa, and I want to thank all who made this possible and for us to commemorate this remarkable occasion. The poppies which once grew on the battlefields on Flanders Field in nearby Belgium is a world-renowned symbol of remembrance across the world, and it was immortalized in the poem In Flanders Field, written by Canadian physician Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae in 1915 as the war was raging, and he took pause to write that poem. As I stand and reflect with you here today, it is to remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, fighting for liberty and stability in Europe during World War II. I also view this hallowed ground and the priceless costs of the Allied victory in the Western Front that surrounds us and charges us to keep our collective memory alive, to remember all fallen service members were loved ones to someone, to remember their selfless sacrifice mattered, and to remember that their sacrifice made a profound difference for the generations to come. To echo U.S. President John F. Kennedy, a nation reveals itself not only by the people it produces, but also by those it remembers. When I imagine the early morning hours on this day 78 years ago, I think about the tens of thousands of troops who were prepared to execute the largest multinational amphibious landing and military airdrop in our history.
Traduction du discours. Chers invités, Monsieur le maire et les fiers habitants de Brévent, anciens combattants, compatriotes, Pompefus. Dépôt de germes par US Army Force. Dépôt de germes par la 101st Airborne Association USA.
dépôt des herbes par le 40 ans Liberty Group et les amis de la Sainte-Mere Airborne de 40 ans. Dépôt des gerbes par la Sainte-Mere Airborne Belgium Friendly. Dépôt des gerbes par l'association Guidée Overlord. Dépôt des gerbes par l'assemblée Bonnier. Ceux qui désirent déposer des fleurs peuvent s'avancer maintenant. Nous allons maintenant procéder aux hymnes nationaux, au taps et une minute de silence.
To the brigade, to the police brigade of Sainte-Mere, the firefighters, the official representatives of the Patriotic Association, to the American soldiers of the 101st Airborne Division, and to our very dear veterans. Thank you to Mr. Réal Desmarais, who each year organized this ceremony to the memory of Jack Womer, who stays here forever in this monument, the little shrine there on the left side of the monument. Thanks to all the people who helped for the good organization of the ceremony. This is now 78 years ago, from the night of the 5th to the 5th of June 1944, that the beaches of Normandy were the theater of the largest landing ever in history. The Allied soldiers and American soldiers who attacked the German troops, their goal was to make our countries and Europe free again. Only on D-Day, 6 June 1944, 160,000 Allied soldiers landed. On the evening, they counted more than 20,000 killed among three armies. This is why today, 78 years ago, this is you all, Mr. Veterans, our liberators. I would like also to pay tribute to Sergeant Dean, an English pilot, for whom we will unveil a statue at the place called Le Chalet tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thanks again to all.
pouvez rentrer maintenant.
So that was the ceremony. Right now we're going back to our camp. So right behind me over there is the drop zone of the 82nd, and currently I am walking to the foxhole where General McKevin was sitting for a little while. And if you have seen the video from Bastogne from the Nuts weekend, you can see the chateau near, I thought it was La Glace, where he was stationed for a little while. So, alright, we have arrived. I'm going to show you. So, it's just a hole in the ground, but it is a hole with a whole lot of meaning. How cool is it that this is still preserved after so many years? He was a general, so he probably didn't dug this himself, but even generals were sitting in foxholes in this location. Amazing. Right over here there's a chateau where the Germans were located for a little while. The lady is closing the fence, so the lady was closing the fence, so I couldn't show you any too much. But in this chateau the Germans were stationed, and right behind me is where the 82nd landed. What I told you when I was walking to the foxhole. Okay, and right here there is a. Sorry to interrupt, but you have to see this. How cool is that? So I was telling this bridge was one of the key points to gain land and to go further inland. I hope you can hear me, by the way, because of the wind. But this bridge was very, very heavily fought over. So even for what I've heard, even the fighting here was even harder than the fighting for the Pegasus Bridge. Since we're here anyways, I'm going to show you the monument of Iron Mike as well, which is just across the street. Okay, I've just arrived at the monument, which is over there. I'm going to show you that in a bit. First I'm going to show you this. Just pause the video for a bit and read it. Here there are some flags. Alright, let's get to the monument. So right here you can see where the monument was signed for. Also you can see the awards that was awarded to the 82nd Airborne, who dropped just behind here. Let's see what they got over here. Sadly I'm not too familiar with the 82nd, so I cannot tell too much about it, but how amazing is this? There's some more in the corner, so I'm going to show you that in a little bit. And here's just Another memorial stone. In peace, sons bury their fathers. In wartime, fathers bury their sons. Yes.
Hi, my name's Helen Patton. I'm General Patton's granddaughter, and I'm a part of trying to bring together the lost threads of history. And this piano is very historical. This is piano that we brought back from Russia. The Patton Foundation of Germany was responsible for that. And this Russian piano was played by a German prisoner. Now this German prisoner we knew because he was quite a famous composer in the area of Saarland, Germany, and his name is Rudolf Strassner. But in our acquaintance with him, we learned about his story. When he was a prisoner in the Russian camp, he saved his life by finding a piano in one of the anterooms, and he began to just, play with it to himself. And one of the guards who was there said, "Hey, you're pretty good. We're going to make you stay and not send you to Siberia. You're going to stay here at our camp and teach music. You'll teach us, you'll teach others of our family, and you'll help to form a little orchestra, and we're going to have music here." So that basically saved his life, potentially. While he was there, he said it was the best couple of years of his life because he fell in love with the prison keeper's daughter. They had a little affair and a nice time together. Unfortunately, though, all good things had to come to an end, and he had to leave. Many years later, he came back and he located his piano. He was still trying to find the woman now. Her family was located, finally. So we were able to acquire pictures of Anushka, and I went over with a group and picked up this piano from the place where it had been for almost 60 years. And so Rudolf was able to have his piano briefly and play it.
Right now we are driving to the chateau where Aaron Rommel was located, stationed for a little while. But apparently he was only here for lunch, or maybe even spending just one night. Let's go see what this will bring. There are even palm trees here in Normandy. How cool is that? Man, this place is amazing. As you can see, we are standing right in front of the chateau here, and there's one very famous picture from Erwin Rommel, and it's this one. So you can see the people who were photographed on here. He got them made human size to put them in front of the chateau. Really amazing. I hope we can go inside, but we'll see that in just a minute. Meantime, I can show you, of course, what the surrounding area would look like. So there's some greenhouse. Right here, there's a little chapel. And this garden is huge. Wow! Check this out. This is incredible. This is the back from the chateau. Let's move to the chapel. Oh, we got some flyboys posing over there. How you doing, folks?
We're doing fine.
Let's check inside. Wow. Check this out. This is incredible. All right, we're going to see the greenhouse. Wait, let me fast forward this. That was easy. Let's go in. Wow, this could use some maintenance. That doesn't really seem like a greenhouse though. I don't know what this is called, but what an incredible place. Look at this furniture. Some old radiator along the side of the wall. It's incredible, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Let's see what's in front of here. It seems to be some, what used to be a fountain or something. Or maybe there were some benches around it where you could sit in. Yeah. In France it's supposed to be an orangerie, and apparently it's called just a garden house instead of greenhouse, which I was thinking. So we were not allowed to film inside, but I had a little sneak peek. They're gonna do a lot of filming in there, but not for us this time, sadly. So, right, that was it for now. We'll probably go to the next location, and I might see if I do some little filming over there. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this part of the house of Airborne Rommel, where he only was for lunch. So that was part 2 of the Normandy trip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I always try to answer them as fast as possible. Please share the videos if you if you like, and then I will will enjoy my trip in Normandy once again, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching once again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
From